Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Wrestling vs. the World podcast. If you're not joined today, sweet. If not, what the hell ever. So, I've talked about a video or a subject involved what felt like a curse in a way before Vince was gone, about saying how I feel like anybody who wins the NXT championship becomes cursed on the main roster because of bad booking. Well, there's another one I was thinking of recently, and that feels like a curse of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal that happens around WrestleMania/WrestleMania week time. So I'm going to look over the winners of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and kind of see where their careers went after winning this trophy/Battle Royal that's supposed to be big. So let's start off WrestleMania 30 when it all began. It was won by Cesaro. The Real Americans were done, and that finish was very surprising, where he lifted up the Big Show, scooped him over the top to the floor. That was a huge moment. That was absolutely awesome to see. And then when he left Zeb Coulter and aligned with Paul Heyman, you thought that was a good sign. He's got a new manager, somebody who's one of the best mic men in the business. Even though it was a little bit iffy, because you would have thought that would have been when he got endorsed officially by Hogan the next night on Raw, you would think he would turn babyface because hey, that was a big thing, awesome moment, you can get momentum off of this. But then it got a little confusing when he joined Heyman, because Heyman, earlier in the night, he bragged saying, "Oh, my client, Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania." So he's bragging, he's a heel. But then with the crowd reaction, they didn't know if he was technically a face or not when he was revealed to be the new, manager for Cesaro, because Cesaro's now a Paul Heyman guy. But it turned out they kept Cesaro heel, and his career did not really click that well, because the one moment I think that did him in was when he did that promo on Cena saying, "Oh, Cena, stop right there. Wait, where'd you get your shoes from? Huh, Kmart? You can't wrestle in sneakers, John. Oh, that's right, you just can't wrestle." I think that promo kind of did him in at that point, because things were never the same, because then after this, he's magically no longer a Paul Heyman guy, and his career was just tag teams after this. Think about it for a second. The only single title that he won on the main roster was the U.S. title. He lost it in 2013, and then he was either doing nothing or just being in tag teams from that point on. I mean, that's a massive shame, because again, his career just never really went anywhere. You look later on in the year, he was having this really good triple threat Intercontinental Championship elimination match against Ziggler and Tyson Kidd right before the team happened, and he was the first man eliminated in the match. So it's just he just floundered after this, and I feel sorry for the guy. 31. Now, I'll say this winner made sense in a way because of the match, but then you see what happened afterwards. It felt like a waste. 31, it was won by Big Show, who last eliminated Damien Mizdow, who fans were hot for. And it made sense for Big Show to win because you remember in WCW, he was named the Giant, and in kayfabe, he's the son of Andre the Giant. So it's hey, a Giant winning a trophy who's by this Giant who is an idol here in the WWE. But then it's you look at the next pay-per-view, Extreme Rules, he's losing a last man standing match to Roman Reigns. Okay, it's they didn't really do anything of significance with Big Show after this. Yeah, he would get in better shape, but how many memorable storylines did he have after this before he left? 32, Baron Corbin. Back when he was the lone wolf. It's just things seemed promising at first, the next year when he became Mr. Money in the Bank. But then he lost the contract, losing quickly to Jinder Mahal, who's the WWE champion, so he lost the contract. His U.S. title run was completely pointless and forgetful and everything like that. And then he bounced between gimmicks. Because his King gimmick went on forever. Then the only gimmick where people cared about was that whole down on your luck, bad luck Corbin, or whatever the nickname was for that. But then all of a sudden he's "Oh, I'm happy Corbin. Yay, I won in the casino. Ha ha." But it's just in terms of big success, again, outside of the Money in the Bank contract and the brief U.S. title run that nobody remembers, not really much to go off of after this. Because, yeah, he was also the GM-ish, or what was that nickname he had outside of Baron Corbin? It was Constable Corbin. That's what it was. Running Raw, and nobody like that. Just came stale and everything like that. And then the authorities "Oh, it's your fault why Raw sucks." No, he's just a guy in the spot. In reality, you guys are running the show. 33, Mojo Rawley, who won by last eliminating Jinder Mahal right before Jinder became WWE Champion. Because here comes Rob Gronkowski. Why? It's just like, Mojo, he wins this, and after this, he later turns heel, breaks up the Hype Bros with Zack Ryder, and then he's either doing nothing, being in the 24/7 title hunt, or he's doing those weird vignettes where he's sitting in front of a broken mirror with this weird blue sketch eyeliner design around one of his eyes. Like, I don't know, did you break the mirror by, like, headbutting it, or punching it, or looking at it? We never got context there. And what was the point of those vignettes? It led to nothing. It was like back when Sheldon Benjamin was being asked questions, he's just smiling around like, huh? It was pointless. What did it lead to? Outside the 24/7 championship, he didn't do jack shit. Now, 34, Woken Matt Hardy, because this was back when they then put this on the... I don't remember if 33 they put it on the pre-show, but I know they did with 34. He won it because Bray Wyatt returned and helped him, so he had the Deleter of Worlds. And they had a pretty fun tag team there, going against the B team. But unfortunately, this whole period did not last long, because several months after winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Woken Matt Hardy was retired from WWE television because he went away due to injury, then came back as standard Matt Hardy and reunited the Hardy Boys. So, in terms of single success, didn't really go anywhere. Now, 35, Braun Strowman. I completely forgot he won this until I looked it up. Yeah, he won the Universal Championship the next year. But by that point, he didn't have a whole lot of momentum going on here. Because, like, he also won the Greatest Royal Rumble the year prior, which was a green belt that we haven't seen since then. But, like, his booking was completely inconsistent from the get-go. Sometimes he's winning, and then sometimes they just cool him off. You know, it's just like, between this and WrestleMania 36, where he suddenly got thrown in the title picture against Goldberg because Roman Reigns went away for his health concerns and being unhappy with WWE, Strowman wasn't doing much. So it's like, what were they really doing after this to really build him up? Now, 37, I also forgot this. Main event, Jey Uso, who won a mid-card championship within the last handful of months. He instantly wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal just before the whole "eat" type thing going on. It's like, nothing immediate was going on because the Bloodline stuff would still be going on. So he didn't get to break out as, like, have a singles run momentum type thing going on there. So it's like, yeah, the tag team stuff with Jimmy was, like, still hot and everything, but in terms of singles stuff, it wouldn't happen for, like, another couple of years. 38, Madcap Moss, who won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. If you know, you know. The only thing he did of significance was teaming up with Baron Corbin, and that was it. Because, again, I think he might have also been in the 24/7 championship chase and everything that was going on. But what else was he really doing in WWE after this? You know, there was really nothing. Yeah, he got Emma, but that doesn't relate to his career. So Madcap Moss / Riddick Moss did nothing. 39, for WrestleMania 39 around there. Bobby Lashley, because he was supposed to feud with Bray Wyatt, but Bray was away due to health concerns after... They aired a vignette where he was teasing that he was going to go after Lashley. So Lashley wins a trophy, and this was after he was already done being WWE Champion and the feud with Brock and everything going on. And absolutely nothing happened for Lashley other than forming the Pride with the Street Profits, who they couldn't decide if they were babyface or heel. Like, I'm Bobby Lashley, and I got no personality. I'm one man, one mission. What the hell's MVP to cut my promos for me? It was like, yeah, Lashley went nowhere. You know, there was nothing to do with him, period, after this. The creative team had nothing. Now, this one might be a bit soon to call, but we'll still see as time goes along eventually. Bronson Reed, a.k.a. Goofy Face Man. I refer to him that because I can't take his look seriously when every time I see a picture of him, he's just making goofy faces 24/7. Either looking like he got hit in the nuts or is trying to push a log out of his ass. There's at least some promise at start when he was constantly delivering the tsunami over and over and over to Seth to really crush him. But now he's out due to injury, so can't say just yet how things are going to be until he comes back, but maybe he'll be the big exception where he actually achieves big success after this, after already winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Again, time will tell when he comes back. But it's just like, some of these guys, they had at least a smidgen of success, but there was no momentum to capitalize on after winning the trophy. Because, like, there might be some glimmers here and there, but it's either nothing consistent or they just completely cool them off. There's, like, why? What? Like, I know the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal has only been around for around a decade now, and the only year they didn't do it was 36 because of the pandemic. But at least do, like, make the winner get something special. Like, build up their momentum afterwards, like you would kind of do at first with King of the Ring for some years. Like you would back in friggin' 90, at least with 95 when Mabel won, he eventually got a title shot. Friggin' 94, same thing with Owen later on. So, like, they at least kept momentum if you're winning a tournament like that. But you win a Battle Royal like this, it doesn't mean jack shit. But the Royal Rumble, I mean, that's different. There's at least something guaranteed afterwards, unless you're Vince in 99 or Austin in 97. But yeah, it's kind of a shame. Like, where are these men supposed to go? Like, is there a point winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal anymore? If there's no guarantee that it's going to really lead to anything, why do it anymore? Like, yeah, you win a big trophy. It's in honor of Andre, but the winner doesn't really capitalize or get anything after this. No guarantee of any momentum. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys feel like there's a bit of a curse in terms of, like, any booking or momentum involving the guys that win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? Like, it's just really weird. Weird as thick. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's episode, folks, leave a like, subscribe with the bell turned on here on YouTube for keeping an update on videos. Comment what you thought below, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for listening, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, and good day, everybody.